this is a very harsh 1-2 shift complaint, and in some cases it could even be brutal. What's going on here is we have a problem with the 4-3 sequence valve. As you see on your screen and on page 14, when this valve gets stuck inward, it has the ability to cause a very harsh 1-2 shift. Now, the one thing you have to understand about this is the 4-3 sequence valve really doesn't have the ability to control shift feel. It's more oriented to controlling shift timing. But when it gets stuck inward, there's certain hydraulic events that take place that result in a harsh 1-2 shift. For one thing, when it becomes stuck inboard, this is going to allow 2/4 band apply pressure to be rerouted. And I'm going to explain this in further detail when we get to down a couple of slides. But first, let me show you that the cushion spring on the servo assembly is also in play on the 1-2 shift. Now, this cushion spring really isn't effective when we make the 3/4 shift, when the small piston in the cover is what's applying. But for the 1-2 shift, this, along with the 1-2 accumulator, is responsible for controlling the feel of the 1-2 shift. Of course, this goes along with line pressure control as well, and the fact that we don't have any underlying issues that would cause a harsh 1-2, or any shift for that matter, such as code storage that faults to high line pressure, things of that nature. So bearing all that in mind, let's deal with the 4-3 sequence valve situation. Now, you have this on page 15, but you also have it in a more complete form on page 2 of your supplement. So if you consult your supplement, you'll see what's going on here with the 4-3 sequence valve stuck inward that you can see in a hydraulic schematic labeled number 1. When that's stuck inward, what's going to happen, it's going to cause oil to be rerouted. If you look at the servo at number 2, you could see that oil has been rerouted to the 4th gear apply piston. What's going to happen there is that's really going to give the servo a lot of oomph as it applies the band, and this is going to create a very harsh 1-2 shift. Now, what else is going on here? You'll notice number 3 is the number 8 check ball that's labeled there. The number 8 check ball is metered band apply is what's happening. Now you say, well, I have a 1-2 accumulator. How come I'm having this harsh 1-2 shift with a cushion spring on the servo? I got my 1-2 accumulator in effect. What happens is, because oil is metered at the number 8 check ball, the time it takes for the 1-2 accumulator to do what it's supposed to do is too slow. So it becomes ineffective. That's why the number 8 check ball is involved in this. So what's important here is to realize that if you have a harsh 1-2 shift complaint and it's not caused by any code storage or any underlying issues outside the transmission that would result in it, then the sequence valve is where you want to take a look. And if it is in fact stuck inward, that is the problem. Now, just as a side note, and a matter of fact, on a 700, if you have a 4-3 sequence valve that's stuck inward, what that's going to do is that's going to result in a bind and reverse and a second gear start. So on a 700, it react a little bit differently.
Thank you for watching. For all Confirm Fix videos and unlimited technical support, become an ATSG member, your transmission tech solution. Click the membership link below.